Hey everybody, this is Sick Beelit, actually. um, the work I do is around kids, and unfortunately kids are really good at spreading disease. Just like really freaking good. Like 5 and 6 year old kids, if there's anything that they can do, it is to spread disease. And so I got hit twice, and it's been bad. It's been really freaking bad. A rough week this week, and next week is probably going to be bad too, because I'm going to be over it enough that I'm going to be going back and doing all my stuff that I normally do, but it's still going to be kind of like sitting there. And during this week I've lost at least 10 pounds from being sick, and I'm not even joking or exaggerating. It is at least 10 pounds. 10 confirmed pounds have been lost, but there may have been more that I just didn't notice because I was too busy being sick to weigh myself before and after at certain periods. But I know I have confirmed that 10 pounds is gone. So anyway, sorry for coughing into the mic. I probably edited that out, but if at any point I kind of stop and I need to take a sip of water, please forgive me for that. It's been a rough week, and I need some water. I actually wanted to talk about GGPO and MKX and what better netcode means for this game. If you don't know what GGPO is, it's essentially good netcode. I'm not sure if it's the best, but it is certainly up there. And as far as I'm concerned, if you don't know what you're doing with your game, as far as online functionality, with your fighting games especially, just slap GGPO on it. Just put GGPO on it and be done with it. If you don't have A+ engineers that will be able to build you a super solid experience from the ground up specifically for your game, just slap GGPO on it and be done. That is at least going to give you a functioning netcode. It's way better than a coin flip. It's way better than just guessing, than just hoping that your netcode is going to be decent. And it's a heck of a lot better than putting bad netcode in there. I need just a second to take a sip. Sorry. So, GGPO coming to MKX is pretty big. What's very impressive is that MKX was able to change its netcode, which, I'm not going to pretend to be very knowledgeable about how game engines work and how you can change things like that, but it does not appear that it is very easy to do something like that. The fact that MKX was developed in such a way where they could go back and change something as big as netcode is very impressive. But it leaves me with a big question. If you left the door open to do something like this, then you had to understand that the netcode you were creating at the beginning was garbage, and that at some point it would need to be updated. So why is it that instead of leaving the door open to upgrade it, why didn't you just start off with GGPO? Why didn't you just start off with good netcode? If you're going to leave the door open to enhance it, why didn't you just start with better netcode? Obviously, you knew that this netcode was not as good. Obviously. There's no question. You had to know. That's why you left the door open to enhance it. So why didn't you start better? That's my big thing. A year after the game's release, and the netcode is finally getting addressed. I've said this before. and I'll say it again. The biggest experience people are going to get with a fighting game is going to be online. The people that support your game, that consistently play it, the majority of them will be online. Why is it that you give them an inferior experience? Why is it that you give them a crappy product? Look, I understand that you want, tournament players and the guy sitting next to his friend on the couch to have a good time. But why don't you want the guy playing online who has been playing consistently for months and months and months, who supports your game by buying DLC in the same way that those tournament players do, possibly more? Why is it that you don't care about their experience in the same way? I just don't get it. The majority of your player base is going to be intermediate level, and they're going to be playing online. Why in the world do you turn your back on your biggest player base? It's dumb. It's just dumb. And I'm very thankful that they left the door open and that this is happening. But holy crap, I really hope that maybe in the future it doesn't take a year. Maybe in the future it happens during the game's creation process and not a year after the game is shipped, and not after a season pass of DLC has been finished. Anyway, let's look at the positives. The game will be revived. I'm not sure how many people that left are going to want to come back, but what they're doing is very smart. They're lining up the Combat Pack 2 with the new netcode, I believe, which is going to be a big push for people to come back, and a big push for new people to come in with the release of all of the stuff together in MKXL. Hold on, I need another sip of water. So it's very smart what they're doing, the timing of everything that they're doing. I bring this up because I wonder how much damage was already done. I wonder, yes, the game is going to receive a revival, but I'm not sure how big that revival is. I'm not sure how long that revival is going to carry on. The game's going to come back. I know a lot of people are definitely going to be coming back to the game, but how much did you hurt yourself in the long run? It's going to suck. It's going to suck to have, a large majority of people that you could have kept, and the game could have benefited from those players of higher experience having played consistently for a longer amount of time. But that's gone. That's not even a possibility now. I do hope that the game lasts for a little bit. I think it's a decent enough game, but I worry for the game's future. That's all I can say. Let me know what you guys think about the GGPO netcode coming into MKX. Do you think that this is going to be a full revival? Do you think it's going to be a semi-revival? Do keep in mind that with Mortal Kombat XL, it is going to be bringing some new people in as well. So let me know what you guys think. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.